Gamers, we're back, and we're gonna make it happen. I just guarantee it. Put me on a hard mode here. That is hard mode. Yeah. And then after that, maybe we can talk about legendary. But let's worry about hard mode first. Oprah. I see Oprah. Oprah. I literally just finished lunch, and I'm launching right into New York Times spell check. So if you give me a second, I got to get my head into the right space. I see harpoon. I see harpooner. It's one of the best words I've ever made. With no perks to make it better. But look at that, 49 points. Okay, would have been nice if it was a little higher, but let's not focus on that. I see some stuff I kind of like, okay? I want to get rid of... I'm going to get rid of... I thought I could... Kazoo? Maybe I can get rid of kazoo? That's kind of a good word. In that case, maybe let me get rid of taxa, because I don't want that X to be around. And we can play kazoo next time. That's like a pretty sizable amount of points. The lowest scoring consonant scores 5x. This modifier's sell price increases by 1 at the end of the round. I see, but like, this seems amazing for a fellow like me who's about to play kazoo. I feel like it's gonna be a staggering amount of points for a 5-letter word, man. That's pretty good. And we got a Z out of there. If you'll give me a second, I'm just gonna move myself up a little higher. Okay. Rosemary. Okay, the brain is working all right now, man. I can't complain about that. So I don't think this is necessarily a build around. I think it's like a nice to have. This is like temporarily a nice bonus. Would be a good thing to get if we already had something that molted. I kind of like the idea of this. Swap a tile with a random tile from your letter bag, and if it's a consonant, increase the tile score by 5. It does kind of work with that. Swap a tile with a random tile from your tile bag. Okay. I see signal. I see like should. I see having. I feel like having is actually like a pretty good word because it gets rid of a V, which is kind of a tricky one. We could do something with double W's too. Not to troll, but... And I'm gonna use this as like a soft refresh. Like there's gotta be something we could do with double W's. WeWork. W's not really a hard one to get. You could do like slow job. That's not a real word. You could do slow jeb. Slowed. Fouled. Befouled? Befouleds. He has been beset by the befouleds. Okay, befouled is a pretty good word, man. I gotta remember, like, you're looking for B, like B-E, D-E, U-N, I-N-G, S, E-S, E-R-S. Like, these are important little Lego pieces to add. Hang on, bro. Okay, permanently add a random number of points to a tile could be good too, but add a bonus point increases by 1 when an upgrade is used. Also seems kind of crazy. I could live with that for now, especially because we're about to use some upgrades in all likelihood. I see like swiped. And my other thinking is like, I'm just trying to see if we want to swap that J. I'm going to trade an S for something. It became a good C. That's crazy. That's a great letter, man. I'm just going to play swiped. I'm not going to use another upgrade yet because there is a modifier that refreshes upgrades. And I think this upgrade is potentially pretty good. There's just not that much incentive to sell it or like to use it right off the bat. So we've got like jails. Wait, jaunts? Jaunts seems pretty good for getting rid of a J and getting a few extra little bonus points in there. We're farming plays right now as well. I want to get like imbecile. Like we're 1 M away from getting imbecile. Any chance we could trade a U for an M? Nah, okay. Reconcile? Oh! This would be so crazy, man. Okay, how about broiler? Broil just seems a little bit like we could do better. I guess you could do boiler. Can I try? So I want to play Windsor, because that allows us to get rid of a harder letter in the W and just score more points, to be honest with you. How about some upgrades? When tiles are refreshed, one of them becomes golden. Permanently destroy a tile and then add its score to another tile. Let's try it, man. Maybe we're an upgrade build this time. Like destroying a high value letter and adding 4 to 10 points to an easier letter to use sounds kind of crazy. Fillet in the British style. We're farming plays right now too, which is nice. Oh, tiles refresh after submission. Okay, refreshes cost plays. So you can't really save anything in reserve here. It's like a Minnesotan national park or something in here, or like a Finnish or Norwegian winter sport, Lanawa, like a summer camp from a Ben Stiller movie. There's like Taken. There's got to maybe like Unwake to put someone to sleep. Unmake. Unmake might not be too bad, man. I'm actually enjoying the refreshes here, because if we get a Q or a Z, you scammed me. You scammed me. So there's always like B. Like, is Bashore a word? Not a word. There should be like a house rule, which is like, I don't know what's a word. I can't play it. You can always play Briss. Shires. Bears. Hears. Sheer. I just feel like there's got to be something. A shore? A shore might be almost as good as I can get. I don't look for the best word. I look for a word I'm satisfied with, which is probably how I get myself in trouble in this game. Yeah, I'll tell you, I see a Z, destroy it and add it to another letter. Don't add it to the X, please. We don't know what it added it to. Okay, so it could be, it is a tile in the bag. Understandable. Guys, we have an 18-point X. That's... Wait, did I just not do it last? What did I do last time? Do we really have 14 refreshes? Permanently destroy a tile, then add its score. I mean, I don't want an 18-point X. Why is this never running out, man? Why is this never running out? Twinges. Little pains. Something's not... Oh no! The first thing you do is destroy it, then you add it. Well, you know what? We filtered up to like one huge letter though. Swap a tile with an E from the letter bag. Permanently increase this new tile's score by 8. Crazy play, man. E for E. Not by 8, by 2, right? Did I just read it wrong? E for E. I mean, if we're being realistic, you could probably swap some others. Wait, it didn't... Okay, I see what I did wrong. I wasted one. Let's turn a Y into an E as well. You saw my plan, I'm sure. Let's turn a B into an E. And then let's give this E 18 more points, bro. 21-point E seems crazy, especially considering I could have done it like way better. And then I mean, these E's are going to be nice. Plus the 9 bonus points all the time. So there's got, like, deepen. Deepen seems like kind of a crazy word with a 21-point E involved. We might have cracked the code on this one. I'm going to be serious with you. Obviously, we could use some more upgrades and some more modifiers, but still. Troll. Pole. Polar. Total. Can't do model. Like M-O-T-T-L-E. It looks like there should be something like we're so close to cromulent, man. We just saved 1 E. A cromulent would have gone crazy here. Like a prom. A crouton! We might, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think my lunch today was literally like 900 calories of straight carbs. My brain might be in the exact space it needs to be for this. Solar. Polar. It's this Monstar, kind of a word if you're Michael Jordan. Apolar? It's like not polar. Not okay. I didn't follow my own rules. Lamprey. It's ironic to say, but we were really missing the E's right now. We're so close to like Samaritan, man. Aston Martin. There's something here. There's something here. I want to use the V if I can. Lava. Kind of embarrassing to be playing lavas. But it actually gave... Oh, it didn't give us quite enough points. I'm a fool. Okay, it'd be nice to save the C. But otherwise, we want to use all the letters that we're not fans of. Like, using an I would be nice. Like, 1 I, 1 A, 1 O, if possible. Like, radio. Holy cow, it exists, man. Might do, like, radial. Just because... I still... A double O can be pretty useful. And this is a little bit more swag. 13 plays. When an upgrade is fully used up, gain a refresh. Hold 1 tile, refresh all others. It is a lot of bonus points. I think this might be what we're looking for, man. If every letter in the final word is unique, multiply the final score by 1.5. So we can incentivize playing words that don't use double letters. Okay. I can do that. I could be the type of beast that plays something like chord with an 8-point C attached to it. $51 points. 51 points seems pretty good. I see an ing. I'm just gonna start right there. Baiting seems like a good word. It's not gonna multiply the whole thing by 1.5. Painting seems even better. Painting? Am I crazy to think if we're already using letters? Motioning is slightly better, right? Like it's just longer? That's a long word for me, man. Motioning. That's a 60-point word. That's pretty good. Got a great R here. And your head is all the way up it. You ever see this, man? And the sequel? I think the sequel's... The original's a Canadian classic. When I first saw the sequel in theaters, I was like, all comedy sequels are bad. Watched them both 10 times each since. Fubar 2 clears Fubar 1. They're both great, but I think Fubar 2 clears Fubar 1. What was I talking about? So there's like trader. I'd prefer not to use the second R, but still make the word better. Like, now this reuses some letters, but it's a fancy word. So I'm gonna play it for aura purposes. 49 points. We're in the zone right now, man. 2 bonus points if you have ES. Second tile scores 3x points. Swap a tile with a consonant from the letter bag. Honestly, I want this modifier. Our second tile could be one of our juiced cards. Okay. Words shorter than 6 tiles scores 0. This is one where you want to pay attention. So close. So close, man. So there's like, savor is already okay. I definitely feel like a PR word would be good because this one gets 3x'd. Like proves has no doubled letters and has a 3x on a good R and is 6 tiles long. So this could be a big point getter for us. 76 points that's right where we want to be, man. I see like, oh, we don't have jilted. We do have... We're so close to getting something like gas on this, man. This might be... This might be a refresh just because no 6-letter words are coming to mind. And I believe that there are some, but I don't know what they are. So I'm gonna burn a refresh on this. So we got a good C. Chider just appears to me in a dream. One who chides. Also does great work with our H. Also doesn't have any duplicate letters. I think this is gonna be like a 100-point word maybe. Still figuring out how the scoring works. So that looks like a great way to end the word. You could do crater, but that's going to be a little bit bad. Banter is a 6-letter word. Wanderer is a really long word. Banter might even be better, but we get so many bonus points just for using each one of these letter spots that I think we got to send it, man. 52? I can live with four words on a boss round seems pretty good for me, man. That's not a word, unfortunately. Balloon is a word. Is it spelled like that? I think it may have 2 L's. It may have 2 L's. What about like, we got an Atio, we got a Lotion, 6 letters, just needs 5 points. Get me out of here! I'm mad as heck and I'm not gonna take it anymore. Modifier that adds bonus points equal to the number of refreshes you have. I kind of like the idea of 5 standard G tiles with extra points. Extra points is kind of like, it's our methodology right now. This is a strange assortment of letters. All I see is Labubu. I'm kind of, we have 18 plays, which is awesome. I am kind of scared we lack like high-end word potential. Like we're spelling big words, we're not getting a staggering amount of points. But maybe we'll get there, man. Maybe we'll get there. Like this is, that's something I'm looking at. Is it ending in ath or something? Like there's always just empath with a 3xm. We might be able to do better than that, but I think that's all right. Ends, no duplicate letters. 66, probably a little under where we want it to be. An E that gets 3x'd is insane, though. Anything is good here. I mean, we're gonna get that E in slot 2. It's just a question of how because we could even just type like Lear and rearrange the E's, and that's like a big one. But we'd rather do it with no duplicate letters so that everything gets multiplied. I mean, am I insane to say you could just play like bear? R gets multiplied. We're so close to because. It'd actually be bad because it has 2 E's and we need the multiplication, but strangely, I mean, I think we could do worse, man. It would be nice to get a few extra letters. I'm gonna take a little longer on this one. I'm gonna apologize, but I like ween, about the same. It would be nice just to get a better consonant, man. Nah, I think I'm just gonna go where. Not with this E though, with that E. And we're getting 63 points off of the E alone, and then the whole thing's getting multiplied by 1.5. Like, it's a great word. It would be nice again if we could have a G second here. We just get so much utility out of having the G second. A goo. Something a baby would say. There's like a dog. There's Ajin. He's looking old. He's looking quite aging today. Angel, but how about I? Ig. Noble. Okay. Crazy word. Does use double letters, but at least gets us the 3x on the G. We're fighting tooth and nail here, man. And we just need 5 points on this one. You probably want to save your G. We probably want to use an O and a U. I don't know about all that. Definitely a U would be nice. Cutie. All right. I can live with it. And we're going to have 18 plays still. Let's see. Swap a tile for a vowel. Modifiers sell price increases. If it has an odd number of tiles, add 10 bonus points. I think we'd love to burn a reroll on this one and find something better, man. Permanently add a refresh count to a tile's score. We do have some refreshes. We're not really a refresh build. 2 exclamations is 15 more points, which is like 22 points if every letter is unique. The Emerald X tiles. I was thinking, I think we gotta... It's tough, man. I think I'm gonna take the exclamation marks. But obviously, like, the problem with gifts is that you have to actually draw the tiles. This might be where we want to look at this one. I don't really love what I see. Jaunt is okay, but I'd love to have a J or a G in position 2. I think did we not just go through this? Aghast? We don't have a lot of letters for that. Okay. How about a J in position 2? You obviously have like a jar or Asia. When all my dying dancing is through. You know what I'm talking about, Steely Dan heads? Unjot. To erase something. I'm missing my E's, man. That's the thing right now. I think we gotta, I would rather, with 17 plays and 2 refreshes, I would rather tank a half decent play. If anything, let's play Daunt. That way we can save that J and possibly find a use for it. But I'm basically using this as a half refresh. Now that we got E's, like Aged just exists, but we could also, now that I think about it, we could just play Agog, and then this will get 5x'd, which is kind of crazy in and of itself, but that's not how you spell Agog as well. But this, and it's not going to get multiplied by 1.5, which actually might have made this worse now that I think about it. That was only a 42-point word. I mean, you have to, I feel like anytime you get high static points, you got to make sure they end up in this position right here. This will get multiplied by 1.5, but we're getting out tempoed a little bit here. 70 points. Okay, this is like an un-tempo. Un-veto. It's a V in this spot. I really don't want to play oven. Pottery. V. Honestly, we're in a slump. Let's refresh the whole board and see what we got going on here, man. More of these big G's is kind of huge. Big dog. I think that G still goes crazy. Then it's gonna have to be like, there might not be anything that works, man. In that case, what about a W? Like, am I crazy to say this looks bad? We could definitely spell Dias. I don't think that's going to do that much for us. We can spell Simba. We could spell... We could definitely spell Big Dog. I feel like other people are going to be able to come up with a word for this that is going to blow my mind. Mrs. City? It just dawned on me how many eyes we have. I'm gonna play Dias, bro, and it's just for a small refresh. I'm sorry to say. Now we got a crazy E, and we have an ing, and then just take a peek at what might fill in the gaps. How about sewing? How about mewing? Yes! Get mogged. Get mogged. Have you ever played mewing with your life on the line? We still need like a pretty big word to get across the line here. Big stupid. Oh, I don't have a P. Stood. Fridges. Dude, I think it gets us there. I think it gets us there. It definitely gets us. Okay, so all's not lost. Multiply the final score by 2 if you have at least 3 unsubmitted special tiles on the board. Can I see my bag real quick? I don't think we have like none special tiles, so that's never gonna happen. But I think getting E's from the bag that also buffs on upgrade used, which can then get multiplied, that makes a little bit of sense, man. That makes sense to me. All right. Remember, you have as many E's as you want, basically. You think Eritrea? I mean, it's obviously a proper noun. So, I mean, fair enough. How about a retries? It sucks that you're in position too, but I think it keeps us from getting paralyzed. It also it sucks that you have 2 E's in you, but that's not so bad. 51 point word. Okay, it's kind of bad. Quibbles. Oh, snap, bro. Quibbles with... I honestly, I think you save exclamation mark for a word that you know is gonna do numbers. So you amplify the score by even more. Like this one not being multiplied by 1.5 to me makes this a non-starter for that. 67 is still pretty weak. Prancing. Choir. There's got to be something better than choir, man. We got an ing in there. Caroling. Caroling with an exclamation mark because we get the extra multiplication off of it. 70 points. Dude, we might be cooked. I haven't built any scores. This is sad. I gotta refresh too. I gotta refresh. We need better time. This is what we needed. Okay. Step 1. Egad. With the 3xg and the multiplication. The G's are going crazy. Uglied. To be befouled. Goggle? Goggle would be a pretty good word here. Something's gonna appear to me. Something's gonna show up in my brain. It's gonna be polluted. And we're gonna find something. We're gonna find something to do with these C's and these G's, okay? It's a gad with an S on the end. It's egads. Oh. We're gonna make it, man. We're gonna make it to the finals at least. We got ing. Pitting, as in a kind of edema you don't want to have. Pricking. It still has double letters. Oh, but it's such a good word. I have to play it. I have to play it. I don't think it's going to be 141 points, but I think it's still a pretty good word. 77 points. Okay, we need 64. Water. You got to start somewhere. Water's not so bad. How about not that much ends with that, I think. Holy cow. I mean, this is like a bad use of our letters. Without a doubt. Like a G in the second spot is worth so much more, man. It might be worth more than like the whole word. I really just don't want to play agog again. How about ager? Ager gets us the 3x on the 7 plus times 1.5. Not quite there. You gotta save this E, man. I'd really like to get rid of this. about we just play Wang? I tricked you, Scrabble. I tricked you into letting me say a naughty word. Okay, we need something huge. Diamond tiles increase +10, but reset on a new round. Gain a refresh if the word starts with re. I really think if we're gonna make it, we need something that helps us get score. You can re-roll perks for free once per round. If the first tile's a vowel, multiply its score by 5. Dude, our 21-point E. It has, this might give us a leg up. The first letter must be a vowel or it will be destroyed. Okay, so we got like eater, but we can do something better in order to get eager, but with an A, because I want to make sure it's getting multiplied by 1.5, because this could be our only chance. Ager. I know I keep using, that's not even how you spell it. Eget? Is that a word? That's 2 E's, bro. EGOT. That's a thing. Egan. Watch a movie. That's from Ghostbusters. Igor. eGov. It's when you vote online. eGovern. I mean, we don't have to play. We really want to play an E because the next one might ask for a consonant. Maybe. No, probably not, though. It's just that, like, losing the 1.5 times on this is kind of crazy. There's got to be a better way, man. There's got to be a better way. Like, it could be so easy, man. This guy used to play for the Nashville Predators. You see those online all the time. Beck song. Maybe in the future. Erant. Egont. I think we have to not play it. It's insane to say. I think we have to look for something like Ower. It's so bad. It's so, but it multiplies by 1.5, man. 34 points. Okay, we're gonna need more than that. Do we have something now? Eton College with an exclamation mark. Oh, I know what's a proper noun. I'm desperate. Eon with an exclamation mark. That's 4 tiles. 105. 105, then multiply by 1.5. That could bring us right back in, man. Okay, now we got to start the word with a vowel or yeet a play, basically. I don't really like what I got going on here. How about meat? This is going to be a horrible score. We really, with no shuffles, we have to rely on drawing like our gas tiles, man. I mean, you could make a big word and then just destroy the first tile. That's not that bad. But this is not really where you want to be letter-wise, I think. It's spelled tooth, but it's like no points. But I need letters, man. I need 30 points is a real problem. Okay, hang on. It will destroy the G, but glaives gets me in there. The only problem is we need like over 100 points from every word. That's a problem. That's a real issue. I really want to make a huge word. And I should use this, but I got to make a huge word. And I don't want it to be egad again, if I can avoid it. I don't think that's going to be 100 points, man. On the other hand, I'm not playing media, man, when I can play egad instead. First tile's 5x if it's a vowel, man. This is like... This is a big one for me. This might be on pace. It's basically on pace. All we need to do is make egad. On. It's actually so good if we could make a word with the J right here. Like there's eject, ajar, there's not that many. That might be it. That I can think of at least. We're pretty close to a jar, but like you gotta use a lot of letters. So maybe you don't use it on this one, maybe you use it on the next one. What would be another great letter to go there? Like an F? Maybe just start by coming up with a word, man. We have like, I thought we had faint. Faint. We have faith. We have faithy. Pithy. Vanity. Hang on. Almost had janitor. I know this will destroy the V, but like, we need the letters. I'm sorry to say, we need the letters. 60 points. It has to be like this. We only have 2 plays left, and we have to get 258 points. I hate to use a double. In fact, I think it might not be possible to use a double letter. I don't know, man. It has to, we have to do something. At least it's getting multiplied by 1.5. I don't think we're gonna get a 190 point word, but you know what? We can, I mean, it's simple, bro. Queef. I don't think we're gonna make it. Guys, like, with God as my witness, we were so close today. I think I'm on the cusp. I'm on the cusp of getting the strat. Obviously, we don't have it yet, but for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. We're gonna get there, man. We're gonna get there. I'll see you next time.